you know, Oscar De La Hoya actually, you know, before he was talking down on you after the Jackson Mariñez fight, but we talked to him at Ryan's media day, and he said, actually, that's a really good fight. Rolly has a great chance. He thinks it's going to come down to whoever lands first. What do you think of what Oscar had to say about the fight, his assessment?
You know, I saw what Oscar said, you know, and he said I'm a better fighter and higher ring IQ than Ricardo Mayorga. Which, I mean, that's an honor already, because they would compare me to Ricardo Mayorga. I have no idea why. Other than he just curses people out, and he can crack, you know? But to the original question, you know, who it comes down to land first, I don't think it's that. I think it's gonna be, I think it's the easiest fight of my life. And that's dead on. It's coming from the bottom, from my heart. That's the easiest fight of my life. So, and people don't realize that, but I know what's about to happen. So,
how could it possibly be the easiest fight of your life when he's a much better fighter than all those guys that you beat in 1 or 2 rounds as you came up? You know?
Trust me, easiest fight of my life. I don't want to give really too much details, but it's the easiest fight of my life. I already won.
But you did you appreciated Oscar saying actually he's better than Mayorga? Because that made me feel like that's a really big compliment, you know? Because a lot of people, they completely underestimate me completely, you know? I mean, just because I'm awkward, I fight awkward, but I mean, like I said, I didn't do the amateur system. I had 35 amateur fights, you know? It's like, and that was like already as an adult, you know? So I didn't really have that time to really adjust, become better and better as a kid. Who knows? Maybe I could become more technical as the years proceed. But if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? And I like my awkward self, you know. But people don't realize that I have an unbelievably explosive. I'm way faster than what I appear, and my timing, man, I land the most accurate shit. Like I don't miss punches. I really don't. I'm a very accurate puncher, you know. I know where to hit you. I know where to hurt you. You know. So it's not like I just throw wild shots. But people don't know that. People are gonna go dick ride whatever the fuck they want, you know. So, like I said, in boxing, if you don't box that typical amateur style, or like Floyd, or like Canelo, or, you know, clean.
Yeah, clean, all this stuff, you're a trash fighter. But I've seen a million of those fighters that try to be just like them, and then they get their fucking ass beat and knocked out really bad. And then you get awkward fighters that go farther than everybody else. So, for boxing, whatever you make of it, you gotta be your damn self.
Cause I always say with you and how you fight, I'm like, guys, there's a method to the madness. And Tim Bradley actually wrote about you as well over last week and said the same thing, that this guy is trickier and just flat out better than people think. You know, what do you think about Tim saying? And yeah.
No, I really do appreciate that too, you know. And like I said, I'm starting to think that a lot of the big boxing people are really starting to realize that I'm not just a wild puncher, you know. I just don't throw punches just to throw punches. Like I said, I play chess, you know.
I mean, we're talking about Tim Bradley and Oscar De La Hoya.
I know.
They know it. They don't make any money off you. They, you know.
Exactly. They make no. If anything, they're competitors. De La Hoya with Golden Boy, Tim Bradley's with Top Rank. You know, and if they're saying that's good, you know. So. And it's also like two people I really never interacted with. I don't even think I've ever met Bradley. I think maybe once I've shook his hand in my entire life, you know? So, yeah, I mean, if they see something, that means something must be there, you know?
And also, man, Ryan, you know, Oscar's promoter, he
Same thing. He gave you a good chance. I didn't pick you to win, but he gave you a really good shot in this fight. And is that a big fight? Everyone's talking about Ryan and Tank, but if you win this fight, is Rolly and Ryan, that's the fight out there that makes the most sense. So what do you think?
That's a massive fight. Like, that's a massive fight. But I think Ryan should knock out Tugo, go knock out Jojo Diaz, go knock out a few people, and then I think we shouldn't fight at 135. I think if me and Ryan fight, it should be at 40 or welterweight, and make it bigger. It'll be a bigger fight, you know. And I feel it'd be great for both of our legacies, you know. So right now he has his own battles that he needs to go fight, you know, and I got my own things on this side where I gotta go fight, you know.
Just want to ask, do you think he'll do well moving on from Reynoso with Joe Goossen?
Joe Goossen's a great trainer, and he's trained Ryan in the past, so. You know, I'll be honest with you, I really did like the Ryan Garcia and Eddie Reynoso, you know? It looked like it just was, it looked really good together, you know? They looked really good together. I felt like it was great, but Ryan, I'm not saying anything bad about Eddie. I think Eddie's a great trainer. I mean, like I said, he's trainer of the year.
Yeah.
Manager of the year, and Canelo's fighter of the year, you know? And he's had other champions, you know, like Oscar Valdez, obviously, you know, and even Ryan, you know, he's had people.
Frank Sanchez, Julio Cesar Martinez,
Luis Neri, you know.
Yeah.
But if Ryan Garcia and his team, and his team felt that they should move on to go Joe Goossen, that's not bad. Joe Goossen trained Joel Casamayor, you know. Where's Casamayor? Is he?
He probably trained. There he is, right there. Training somebody, right?
Yeah,
right,
you know.
Right.
So he's a great trainer. You know, he's Diego Corrales. You know.
Yeah.
So Joe Goossen's not a bad trainer. He's a great trainer. You know. So if they felt that that's the best thing for them, then I can't go against it. You know.
And you still felt like he's the hardest puncher other than yourself, right? And it's him, then you, then him, then Tank.
Yeah, I think Ryan's a harder puncher than Tank. I think his hook is unbelievable. I meit's a fast hook, man, and it's like, I mean, bro, he leaves people flatline with that shit. So, yeah, really good hook.
Yeah, if he got your praise as a puncher, that means he can punch, because you're pretty tough on guys when it comes to punching power.
I'm telling you, that hook is something, man. That shit, it flatlines people, you know, and it comes so fast, you know. I mean, he's literally like, that hook is literally like a perfection between speed and power, you know. So yeah.
Kind of like Oscar, his promoter, but.
Yeah, I mean, Oscar had just a monster left hand in general.
With his jab and
yeah everything.
Well, he's naturally left-handed.
Yeah.